Yo, this is Archie Bang, and I'm rocking out with goal getters. Never be afraid to go after your goals and dreams. You already know. Bang!
Yeah. Sit mama on welfare, daddy ain't around. Hoping grow out that polo to catch me and hand me down.
I'm here with the one and only Archie Bang from Money and Violence. I'm so glad that you came out to talk to the people.
It's took a minute, but we're here now.
Okay. What I like about Money and Violence is its raw depiction of what it's like to grow up in Brooklyn and everything that Brooklyn represents. So where did you grow up and what was growing up like for you?
I mean, I grew up pretty much where the show is, shot, like in Flatbush. So I grew up on a block called Ocean, and a lot of the things that take place in the show happen on Argyle, which is a small block, but notorious for putting hands, feet, socks on people. So
right in between greasy and fucked up.
Yeah, and gunplay and all that. So it's like a lot of things that you see on the show, we lived that.
Yeah.
So it's like we lived that and managed to escape it, capture it on camera, but still escape it to be able to be young entrepreneurs and making something of ourselves when everybody told us that we couldn't.
That's what I like about the show too, that it's a bunch of people working together for one common goal and that y'all doing it on your own. A lot of people, they want opportunities, but they're not creating opportunities for themselves. And with Money and Violence, I feel like y'all created that. You feel me? It came from y'all. That's why it's so relatable to the people. That's why the people gravitate to it, because we need to do more stuff for us that comes from us.
Shout out to Mo, aka Rafe. Like, he was the visionary. Like, just one day he got up, went, bought a camera, and he was like, this is what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what happened. And during season one, I was more so behind the scenes. Like, I provided music for season one, like in key episodes.
Okay.
And then the one thing that I could say about Mo, because I've known Mo like since we were on Coney Island Avenue in the living room, scratching our heads trying to figure out, like, what are we gonna do?
Yeah. So
he called me after the fact. Like, I provided music for season one. He called me after they blew up. Like, after they were on Hot 97, Power 105, he was like, you want to try acting?
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, just don't kill me. But he was like, everybody dies. I was like, fuck it. I'll do it.
Yeah.
So, I got to give him the respect for that, because as long as I've known him, he's always been the same.
Yes.
So,
and that's rare to find in
very rare,
Hollywood,
especially in this industry.
Yeah.
He's opened up the floodgates and he taught everybody how to fish.
He let all the goons in.
That's a fact.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Flatbush on the come up, you know what I'm saying? Haitians, you know what I'm saying? To infinity and beyond. We out here.
Okay, what do you think is the biggest difference between season one and season two?
Season one was just like raw guerrilla.
Yeah.
Season two,
like we kicking in the door.
Yeah, season two, we actually had the budget for a production company to come out, better cameras and different things. So like the visuals were cleaner for season two, but it was still the same gritty storyline.
Okay.
So it's like, it's all about the writing. Like, he's a genius when it comes to writing the story. Yeah. Because he already knew from season one how the storyline was gonna close and how he was gonna spin it out for season two. Yeah. So it's like, it's up in the air.
The Professor X in the world of mutants.
Pretty much. We the X-Men. He's Xavier.
Okay, how do you relate to your character in Money and Violence?
I am my character.
So basically he fits you into the script?
Yeah, he was like, yo, listen, you're gonna basically play yourself. Okay. Like, I didn't do 10 years, I did 7.5 years. I came home on parole, but my character's more so a PG-13 version of my actual story. Because when I was on parole, I was still with the shits. But in order for the audience to love my character the way they did, I had to be like the clean and narrow Malcolm X, Jesus kind of figure.
Yeah, because I see Uncle Murder, who he plays, he's kind of like the opposite of you. He's like, yo, I'm coming home to fuck shit up, and you're like, yo, chill. You know what I'm trying to say? Do it the right way. And he's like, nah, fuck that. I'm trying to get my money and all this other stuff. So Like, being that you're his yin to his yang and stuff like that, and even with you still trying to change your life around, you're getting friction left and right. Meaning, people are still trying to draw you in. The parole officer, they want to catch you on something. They come in there and talking about, is that water, is that liquor?
Yeah, exactly.
They're like, oh, you're late, you just made curfew. Like, all those pressures, you know, that people do face when they're trying to change their life around.
Yeah, but that's what we deal with. That's like, these are real life scenarios. And the thing about it is, everybody else will give you the glorification of a gangster lifestyle, but they won't give you the little things that matter, like that parole officer knocking at your door at fucking 12 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, like, they don't show you that. And that's the difference between us and them. Like, we show you what's reality.
Yeah, the whole
like,
360.
Yeah, you're not just going to sell drugs and not go to jail and pop bottles in the club. It doesn't work that way. Eventually, you're going to jail.
It comes with it.
Yeah, it comes with the territory. Like snitching and not snitching. If you knew you signed up for this type of lifestyle, guess what? This comes with it. It might be a disclaimer at the bottom, but you need to read it.
It's funny that in the show, your character finds a love interest. He dates this girl, she's a single mother and stuff, and he's looking like, you know, I don't have a kid, but I'm willing to fill that role. They've been hanging tough and everything. And the ironic part is, it turns out that you are the person who was involved somewhat in her baby father passing away or something. That was the last thing that we saw.
Being murdered. And again, it's the genius in the pen. It's the storyline, because a lot in the beginning of the season, a lot of people followed my character, and they were like, "That's a positive character," and this, that, and the third, and they were trying to figure out what my purpose was on the show, and it all boiled down to the end, because the name of the show is Money and Violence. So at some point, you know.
And I found it interesting, the last thing that we saw of your character was you getting innocently gunned down, and that's crazy because that's what is on the news today everywhere. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? The cops is just assuming, and they trigger happy, they ready to just shoot people, and you showing them, hold up, you know, this is my girl card. That's like a scenario that a lot of people can relate to, getting harassed for no reason and stuff. So, I mean, what can you speak to that?
The thing about it is, like, you got a lot of shows, once again, and they'll show you and glorify the gangster lifestyle. Money and Violence is not about glorifying the gangster lifestyle. It's about to show you the reality of what we live and how we live. And part of that is being harassed by the police, getting gunned down by police. And this is reality.
And mainstream America try to...
they're not going to show you that. We're going to show you everything that everybody else wants to sweep under the rug.
And put it to the forefront.
Exactly.
Let's go.
Take my advice, 9 out of 10 ain't gon' ride. 5 speaking lies, 4 up and switch sides, meaning I don't put nothing past fools. You turn your back on them, expect for them to stab you. Bang, never trust.
So, a lot of people don't know, like you said, you provided music for season 1. So music is like your first love. Acting is just something that became a product of that. So
I'm trying to be Will Smith.
Okay, so you're 3. So with the music, you just had a new mixtape coming out. So what can you tell people about that? How would you describe it?
As far as the music goes, like I said, I provided music, songs for key scenes in season 1. Season 2, I actually did the theme song.
Okay.
So that's my theme song.
And we do it cause we got it. Just the money and the violence. Back against the wall. Just the money and the violence. Yup. It's just the money and the violence. Just the money and the violence.
So right now, I'm under negotiations with, you know, certain labels as far as, you know, putting out the theme song officially.
Okay.
And then as a part of that, I'm gonna drop a new tape called The Price of Fame, which will have the theme song and some new music that we've been working on for, you know, the last couple of weeks or so.
Okay.
But prior to that, like, before I went to do my bid, I was signed to J Records.
Okay. These are the things people don't know.
Yeah, these are the things people don't know. Like, I was Archie Bang before Money and Violence.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, Money and Violence helped catapult me to a high level, but you know, my name still ring bells a little bit.
Moral of the story, just download that new Archie Bang as soon as it drops.
Definitely go download that.
Right, and then support anything Money and Violence. We're doing it for the culture, you heard?
That's what's up. There needs to be more people that's doing it for the culture. What advice do you have for people that's trying to get into the industry and trying to put themselves out there more and trying to get on?
Don't listen to nobody but your gut. Don't give up, period. Because everybody was like when Mo picked up that camera and people were looking, they were like, yo, what are these niggas doing out here with a camera?
Yeah.
And less than 6 months later, everybody knew what the show was about. Everybody was following and watching. And so it's like, in order to create something great, you have to go above and beyond.
Yeah.
Like, you can't listen to what's conventional.
Yeah.
Like, you have to be like, be able to think outside the box and just say, you know what, it hasn't been done before, I'm going to be the one to do it.
Yeah.
And believe that.
Yeah. I feel like people are scared these days to step out of their comfort zone
exactly.
and to be themselves.
Exactly.
When you yourself, nobody can take that away from you.
We've been in our skin.
Yeah.
And we comfortable in it. So
yeah. And people, they see that, that's why they resonate. That's why it resonates with them.
We're a tight-knit circle. Like, we all grew up together. We all been broke together. We all made money together at some point, and now we all up together.
Yeah, that's how it should be.
So it's like, that's the difference between us and a lot of other people. Like, we're family.
Yeah.
And when I say we're family, it might not necessarily be blood.
Yeah.
When a lot of us are blood.
Yeah.
But it's just like, we could drink. We could have an argument, we could fight, and then shake hands and have another drink.
Yeah.
It's like, this is how we're built. We're cut from a different cloth. We're the old Brooklyn.
So season 2, like when Jay got involved and Tyler got involved, like what was that like for you, that whole process?
We the hottest niggas in the city. Like,
so,
once you got Jay's cosign, you already know what it's hitting for.
Yeah,
like,
and Jay is Brooklyn.
Yeah, what are you gonna tell us? Who else is hotter in the city right now?
Yeah.
And we're talking about entertainment, rap, whatever you want to call it. Who's hotter in the city?
Yeah, I know y'all got them endorsements. I see a lot of the So NY.
Yeah, we got
Brooklyn is God. The
God was born in Brooklyn.
Yeah, God was born in Brooklyn.
Correct that, please.
Yeah, God was born in Brooklyn.
Make sure you get that correct.
God was born in Brooklyn. Those jackets, like y'all get us dope on the show.
Yeah, we got T.I. got us with
that's
cool.
super dope.
Yeah, like we in there.
Yeah.
Respect the hustle, respect the grind. Big up to Mo, Cloudline TV. He's been so instrumental to so many people, making a path for so many people.
Yeah. Shout out to Ray Day in the new Tupac movie. Tell me,
So, you know, it's a Brooklyn thing, you know what I'm saying? Respect Brooklyn. We on every curb, every corner, out here like oxygen.
Yeah, the hustle is real. What's the best advice that you ever got that you still use to this day? Or apply to this day, the best advice?
The best advice, go with your gut.
Okay.
Pretty much. You gotta trust your gut. You gotta trust yourself before you can trust anybody else.
Yeah.
So if you don't trust yourself, then it defeats the whole purpose.
Yeah, and believing in yourself. So people don't put their money where their mouth is. Like, if you're not willing to fund yourself to get to your dream, then nobody's going to fund you.
Exactly. You have to invest in yourself.
Yeah.
Like, I spent so much money, like, just investing in my music for videos and all different types of things before it finally paid off.
Yeah.
So it's like, if you're waiting for a handout,
it's not happening.
You're gonna be the rapper in the corner, slinging your CD downtown Brooklyn, like, can I get a donation?
Hey, yo, put some respect on his name. That's Archie Bang.
Put some respect on my name.
Put some respect.
I earned that.
He's been grinding forever, indefinitely, and it won't stop.
Like, I remember we on Coney Island Avenue, going to motherfucking McDonald's, splitting $5 on the dollar menu, trying to get a fucking meal, because we were that broke.
And hungry.
Yeah, because we didn't want to go back to the lifestyle that we was doing, because it's easy to put on the monkey suit, grab the hammers, and just go to work.
Yeah.
But then when you got kids involved and you got to think about that type of thing, it's like you have to really come to that point where you have to.
It's either this or that, and that is not where you want to end up.
That's the difference between Archie and Bars. Bars didn't get the memo.
Yeah.
But that's my nigga though. Shout out to Uncle Murder. just killed the Summer Jam stage too.
To the whole GMG.
Facts.
Well, I appreciate
my nigga Bucks. Gang.
Well, thank you guys. I appreciate you coming through, stopping by, doing the interview.
You too.
You know, like my whole thing, go-getters is people that's coming from the ground up, building, chasing after their goals, promoting them. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, we look up to certain people, but let's remember, like, the people that we all around every day. You know, we hustling every day trying to see our dreams come true. And that's what I'm trying to promote, and that's what I'm trying to encourage. And I thank you so much.
Don't stop. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Before we wrap it up, Moses Marta, Archie's gonna live indefinitely. And shout out to Original Barbershop on 172nd 2nd Street. Original Barbershop gave us this opportunity to come out here and film. Thank you so much. That's 172nd 2nd Street between Avenue A and Avenue B. Check them out. Brooklyn.
And we do it cause we got it. Just the money and the violence. Back against the wall. Just the money and the violence. Yup. It's just the money and the violence. Just the money and the violence.